How you doing, everybody? Charlie Winters here. Whew, well, that's took about 2 hours to study for these for Saturday. I hope it's worth it. Um, you've pretty much got full cover, it seems like, on the horses. I've given you two win selections, my nap of the day, including my next best, my lay of the day, a 50p each way, look 15, and full cover of Placepots for the day. I will be listing all profit and loss in the section. You will see my stakes and the very best of luck for tomorrow. Just a quick recap on today, the 21st, Friday the 21st. Unfortunately, Market Raisin was abandoned, so we were left with just, was it Wolverhampton? No, sorry, Newcastle, 4:30. Disco Boy, disappointing, came third. I think it was about 4-1 in the end. So with that in the lucky 15, we showed a very slight loss. I haven't updated the site yet, but I'll be doing that very, very shortly. I'll probably do it end of racing Saturday or Sunday morning. Just let everybody know, Sunday is a day of rest. There'll be no selections this Sunday. Don't even think about looking. Spend it with your families. Forget about racing for the day. Right. But it's Saturday. Let's go. Come on. Right, let's get cracking. So straight into the win selections. The first one is, and I'm guessing the name, Royal Pagaille, 11-4 trained by Venetia Williams. This horse won the Peter Marsh last year, and it reappears this year again as favourite. Last year it was mid-division, came through a long way out and took up the running and won well in the end. This year, I'm not quite sure if it'll run. Hopefully, it should be a bit more prominent. You've got Remastered that should make the running. I don't really want it to get in a duel with my horse, but then again, I think mine would come off better. But you don't really want Royal Pagaille being softened up by Remastered. And also, the other danger is Empire Street. Well, Empire Street and Remastered have both fell recently. And you probably know what Haydock's like when it starts getting soft. They can hardly lift the knee. Well, yeah, lift the knees, lift the legs out of the ground when it gets really that boggy. So I'm thinking it will put a lot of pressure on the jumping. So I can see Miles really motoring towards the end. Like really stretching, because that's what Venetia Williams do in heavy ground. And I just think, can the dangers go with it? And well, fingers crossed they can't, but I don't think they will. So what I'm saying is, my stake is a £5 win nap selection. Royal Pagaille at around 11-4. You'll probably get threes, I'd have thought. The next selection is one of Paul Nichols's. It's the £5 next best win selection. Outlaw Peter, roughly about 11-10, and I think you'll get 11-10 evens in the 12:58 at Taunton. It's been running some decent races, and it ran a cracker last time. I'm going to keep this brief this time because I'll take forever otherwise. But if it can get an easy lead, well, I think they all wish they can have an easy lead, but I don't see why it shouldn't. And you know what Bryony Frost's like from the front. She can really get into a rhythm and hopefully find something with about two hurdles to go. Stretch it out, no problem. Right, I'm now on to the lay of the day, and people were shaking head at this one, but I've gone for Shishkin not to win. So you are laying it to lose. Well, my lay stake is to lay the horse to win £10. Two cracking horses taking each other on. I'm going to struggle to name the one I do fancy, which is Energumene, for a guess. Energumene, it should gradually make its way into the lead, or it could actually just tear off. I don't quite know, because obviously you've got First Flow in there. Well, First Flow likes to be up there with the pace, so I don't really want to take each other on. Or First Flow might just let Energumene go straight to the front, and I think if it gets in a rhythm, it's another horse that could make him go. Well, Shishkin had the wind operation not long ago, and this could test it. It's like, are you as good although his reappearance was excellent, one of his best races on stats wise. But can you really make some ground up? Will the wind operation? Well, it'll really get tested this time. So yeah, let's see what you're made of. I hope we've got a hero on his hands, but on this occasion, I kind of hope we don't for financial reasons. Right. Onto the popular Saturday Lucky 15 tips. These are this is a 50p each way Lucky 15. There you can see the selections. I don't know if you just want to jot them down before I go through them. I'll just scroll up very slightly. Right, first selection, Downtown Getaway, approximately 6 to 1, 10 past 1 at Ascot. This horse has been in some good hands, but it's been extremely inconsistent. It was with Willie Mullins and Nicky Henderson, so you'd have thought if they can't get the best out of it, well, who can? Well, it's gone to Peter Bowen now, and Peter Bowen is renowned for getting let's call it a cast off. Although even though he's got this horse, it was still off 125, I think it were when he got it. It's like you could hardly call that really a cast off, but yeah, it does seem like an improving horse. It could be actually very very well handicapped because obviously it was rated higher, been disappointing. And I think if it let's just joke about it. If you can put that smile back on that horse's face, you've got a very good horse on your hands. So or a very well handicapped horse on your hands. So let's just see what you know. I think 6 to 1. I think it's a decent price, good race, but it could be unexposed. Feel the pinch. Well, as I said in the commentary, it runs in the 33 minutes past 1 race at Taunton. And I'm not sure if Paddy had been drinking then, but they've actually given it as 4 places. They've given it as a bonus place race. So it's about 7 to 1. And I don't use the word surge because it's nonsense, but for me, this horse, it seems pretty much nailed on to come in the first 4, unless if it falls, gets pulled up, yeah, unseats rider, then so be it. But if it completes, I don't see how it can't be in the first 4. It does tend to pull hard. That's a bit I'm concerned about. But this easy track at Taunton, I think it can get away with it. Ran a decent race at Cheltenham 2 races ago, and yeah, I just think Conor Brace, should gradually coax it into the race. I normally say coax with most of the horses that come from behind, but I'm going to say it again. It should sneak the horse into the race last off, and let's see what it's got. The next horse, I'm a big fan of the stable, but it's Reserve Tank, approximately 9 to 1, 223 at Taunton. Reserve Tank, I'm a big fan of the Tizard stable. They took it over fences, the large obstacles, and normally Tizards are like built for it game and they love the game over the larger obstacles, but this has not really took to them. Well, it was running okay when it was over hurdles off a higher rating, and it's off a slightly lower rating now. And there's not going to be too many more opportunities for it because I think it's 9 years old now, and I think Brendan Powell will sooner not be at Taunton on a Saturday afternoon. Well, he is at Taunton. There's a reason why he's at Taunton. Obviously, he does ride for the Tizards, but maybe today's its day. I don't know, but definitely in the first 3 for me. Reserve Tank 9 to 1. The final one is probably the most interesting, and I may have made them all sound interesting, but Danny California. I'm a big fan of Ollie Doyle. I think most people are. She's a cracking jockey. But at some point, I think she will be champion jockey as well if she can get the mans. Well, it won on its second to last outing or penultimate outing. It's not been doing or performing to very high figures really. It underachieved when it actually won that time. It was given a very low rating by Racing Post, as though I think it was don't quote me. I think it was around in the 70s for its official rating, and I think they were getting to a mark of about 60 that it ran up to. Well, that's a bit underwhelming, really. hopefully she'll bury it right at the back, and then all of a sudden they'll turn that corner, that final bend, and she'll throw it. And let's see what happens. She can really get momentum out of some of her horses, especially when they're finishing. And 20-1 seems absolutely huge. So yeah, big fan of the Richard Spencer stable, especially in handicaps as well. So that's a 50p each way, look 15. I'll just go back up to the selection. So it's Downtown Getaway in the 110 at Ascot, Feel the Pinch in the 133 at Taunton, Reserve Tank in the 223 at Ludlow, and Danny California in the 1246 at Lingfield. That is a 50p each way, look 15. And finally, today's place pot tips for Saturday, the 22nd of January 2022. I won't read these out. I shall just leave these on here just for a minute, just so you can jot them down. I wish you every luck for Saturday. If you're getting benefit out of these selections, let me know in the comments. Give me a like. If you want to, give me a dislike. Yeah, you can either rate me or slate me. I don't mind. All I want is honesty. If you think these selections are no good, tell me. Think they're great? Well, let me know. And I need one favour last off. I've got a mate at work. I had a joke with him. I says, right, let's see. I says, I'm gonna get this channel with the help of subscribers up to 30 subscribers. Well, people might be laughing at that, but it was only one subscriber 4 days ago, and that was me. So every YouTube channel always talks to an empty room to start off with, right? Do me a favour. Let's prove him wrong. Get anybody you can to subscribe, and let's try and get it above 30 before Monday. And he'll be checking. So come on, we can do this. So yep. Apparently there's a bell on your screen somewhere, a notification bell. I ain't got a clue where it is. If you can press it, that'd be great. Then you'll see my selections the minute I launch my YouTube video once I've posted it. So as I say, best of luck for Saturday. Fingers crossed. I'll be watching every single race, ticking every single place pot off. The very best of luck, Charlie. Cheers, mate.